There we go. If you're brand new, click on the little microphone in the lower left-hand corner, hold down the space bar, say hello. Welcome to the call.
Hello, I'm Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, there you are. Glad you made it.
Hi, Lisa from New York.
Lisa from New York, thank you. Glad you made it. Welcome.
Hi, this is Dottie. I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Dottie from Pennsylvania is in the house. Thank you. Welcome. Who else is brand new out there? If you're new, we love to hear from you. Every week, we seem to have 20 to 30 new people joining the team, joining the family. It's a great thing to see. Whoever got you here would like to know that you made it on as well, like Jackie just did for me. Thank you, Jackie. So if you're brand new and it's your first Tuesday night call, click on the little microphone.
Hey, I'm brand new. This is Jim Sweden.
Where are you calling in from, Jim?
Chicago.
Chicago, Illinois is in the house. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the call.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Keitha.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. Where are you calling in from? Oh, then you muted. Click on the little microphone again. There you go.
I'm calling from New York. Nice to meet everyone.
New York. Welcome, welcome. Glad you made it.
Glad you made it, Keitha. Glad to see you here. We'll talk Thursday.
Fantastic. Welcome to everyone. And as your audio connects, and you can hear us, welcome to the RRR247 team conference call. It's the most important night of the week. We're glad you made it. Everything important to your business is announced, launched, added on a Tuesday night. That's why you never want to miss a Tuesday night. So if you're brand new, like Jim and the people who said hello, write that down. I'll never miss a Tuesday night call. I owe myself to never miss a Tuesday night call. But if you're new, go ahead and click on the microphone or hold down the space bar on your keyboard, say hello. Don't forget to let us know what state you're calling in from, and welcome.
I'm writing that down right now.
Perfect. Thank you, Jim.
Hello, I'm Chris Dawson from California.
Chris Dawson from California. Welcome, Chris. Glad you made it. Oh,
Hi,
look at all.
I'm Leanne from Maryland.
Leanne from Maryland. Welcome, dear. Glad you made it.
Thank you.
I'm John. Hi, I'm John Day from Olympia, Washington. This is my second Tuesday.
Fantastic. And you got a chance to say hello this week, John. Congrats.
Hi.
And welcome to the team.
Thank you.
All right, who else is brand new out there? If you're brand new, we want to hear from you. So go ahead and click on the hi, Jessica Powers. I see you in chat. Welcome. Glad you made it. And I'm probably missing a few more in chat, Linda.
Yeah, Mark Brown. I'm not sure if he's new. Sandra Walker and Vicky.
Season 2, episode 5.
I'm not new, but I hadn't been able to get on this way. But you'll watch through YouTube.
Fantastic, Cindy. Well, you're on tonight and you were able to unmute. Congratulations. Welcome to the team and thank you very much. Where are you calling in from, by the way, Sydney?
Pretty much Peoria, Illinois.
Peoria, Illinois. Fantastic. Welcome. Glad you made it. All right, who else is brand new out there? We're gonna be
Carlos Flores.
Carlos, welcome. Glad you made it.
And I.
And who is that? Cynthia? Where are you calling in from?
I am in Ringo, Georgia. I'm on Kathy's team.
Ringo, Georgia. Welcome to the call. Georgia's in the house. There we go, Andy and Kathleen. Welcome. Glad you made it. Thank you very much. And
Hi,
welcome
Erica.
to. Where are you calling in from, Erica?
San Francisco, California.
Fantastic. What a beautiful city. Been there many times. Love it.
And I'm a newbie.
Fantastic. Well, glad you made it and welcome to the family. Welcome to the team. All right, go ahead. I'm new about 1 month. Carol Yates. Welcome, Carol. Glad you made it. And we're going to have to get going here in a couple seconds. So if you're brand new and it's your last chance, maybe, depending on how many people are pouring in on that admit all button, because it's coming in pretty quick. If it's go ahead, Teresa.
I don't know if they can hear me or not.
Yes.
Peace sign. Yes. Go ahead.
That's Brian. Hi, Brian. Welcome.
Hi, how you doing?
Where are you calling in from, Brian?
Ohio, Barnesville.
Fantastic. Ohio's in the house. There you go, Linda. Teresa, where are you calling in from?
He's my student.
Iowa.
Teresa's calling in from Iowa. Fantastic. I think we just hit all four corners: New York, San Francisco, Florida and Georgia, and then California quite a few times. So welcome everybody. And it's 3 minutes after, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and make last call right now. Welcome to the RRR247 team conference call. You're in the right place. It's the most important night of the week. Write that down, please. If you're new, never miss a Tuesday night call. If you're brand new, we love hearing from you. We want to hear from you right now. The person who got you here would love to know that you made it as well. So click on the little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hold down the space bar on your keyboard, say hello, and welcome to the call.
Andrula from Virginia Beach.
From Virginia Beach, my old stomping grounds. Congratulations and welcome, Andrula. I seen you come in just yesterday, I think it was, wasn't it? Congratulations. Welcome to the team.
You forgot about Chicago.
I've been there too. The Windy City's a great place to visit at the right time of year.
If you want to eat,
I grew up in that snow belt, so now I'm in Central Florida. I like that a little bit better than shoveling snow or snow blower or the plow or any other way.
Buddy, we've had no snow here all year. None.
Oh, I know. I was in Utah a couple months ago visiting with family there, and when I seen that white stuff start to fly, I got it there. So we're gonna go ahead and hit some buttons because we got to get going, though.
You have Lauren in your list, dear. Lauren
Pardon
is
me?
here. She's in the chat.
Who was it, Linda?
Lauren.
Lauren, welcome. Glad you made it. That's 18 people, and people are coming in hot and heavy still. Look at that number just climb. Should I do one more last call? I'll allow one more last call because we're still hitting this admit all button pretty hot and
Jewel,
heavy.
first time.
Who was it?
K Jewel.
Hey, Jewel, welcome to the call. That's number 19. All right, last call. If you're brand new, we want to hear from you. Say hello. Let the person know that got here that you made it on. And it's the most important night of the week. We love to see the growth every week, 20 to 30 new people. It's
Alina Adams, first time.
First time, Arlena Adams, welcome to the call. That's caller number 20. And I think it's starting to slow down a little bit?
Becky. First time Becky.
Number 21, Becky, fantastic. There we go. We just went past that magic number, 20 new people. Every week there's 20 to 30 new people. It's a wonderful thing to see. We love seeing all the new faces. We love to get a chance to greet you and meet you and get you in here. We love seeing all the different states being represented. The growth is just a fun thing to see every single week. And that's those are happy times.
Two more. I've got Joyce from Georgia and Gloria from Mississippi.
Joyce Hansford, probably down there from Georgia. And who was from Mississippi?
Joyce Kreider.
All right, fantastic. Welcome, everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and hit, oh gosh, look at all the, you have to stay on top of that admit all button for me, Linda.
I got it now. I got it.
Growing fast now.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic, beautiful thing to see. We are at 100, and I know Zoom had a little bit of difficulty letting people in today. I don't know what's going on with the internet, but we're at their mercy. But I see everybody pouring in. We just
Dan
popped
Parks
over.
from Texas.
Texas, Dan Parks, welcome, Dan. Glad you made it.
Yeah, I think he got it backwards, Gloria, but it's all good. Georgia and Mississippi.
Georgia and Mississippi. Yeah. Georgia and Mississippi are in the house. Joyce and what was the last one?
Gloria.
Gloria. Thank you very much for correcting me, and I apologize. Glad you're here. Glenn Glad. I didn't see him. Jay, I think he made it though.
Felicia
Congrats.
Sally from Arkansas.
Fantastic.
Fill out that list, bub.
That's number 26 or 27. I think I lost count. Looks like it might be slowing down a little bit. So it's 7 minutes after. Unfortunately, we have to go. So I hope you had a chance to say hello. If you didn't, don't worry. Guess what? We're here every Tuesday night, and you will have a chance next Tuesday to say hello. Just get in a couple minutes early. Make sure you got a chance. We love meeting you. We love welcoming you, and welcome everybody to the call. I'm going to hit that big button there. And welcome everybody to the RRR247 team conference call. I said this earlier, hopefully you heard me. It's the most important night of the week. Why? Because every big announcement, all the magic happens on Tuesday nights. Anytime our co-founders, Rory and Tanya Rickard, are going to add something to this system to help you promote your business, build your business, make more income, it'll always be added on a Tuesday night. Never any other night of the week. Always Tuesday night. So do yourself a favor. If you didn't hear me earlier and you're new, write that down. Don't ever miss a Tuesday night call. or do not. Tell everyone write that. That's proper grammar. Do not ever miss a Tuesday night call. Do yourself that favor. Don't be that story that missed out on some brand new thing. And then a couple of weeks later, after all of us have been promoting it and getting our traffic to the peak and building all that incomes, then you log in and you have to sit back and hear all of us talking about how much fun we're having, but this new thing we just did, you won't like yourself for that. So don't let that happen to you. Don't be that story. Never miss a Tuesday night call. Never miss an announcement. Never miss an addition to our system. And we wish you the best. We're going to give you all the support and training we can every single week, all year long, until you decide one day that you're ready to retire. And I hope that's never, like me. For those of you that are here and new, my name is Niall Eddy. I live in Central Florida. As you heard me telling the other gentleman earlier, I grew up in the Northeast around that snowbank, but now I live in Central Florida for the last couple of decades, and I'm quite happy about that. I'm not too far from the Magic Kingdom. I'm surrounded about 40 different lakes, and I can't wait for my best friend to get out here and wet a line with me, because that means we got a lot of fish to catch with 40 lakes around me like this. I've been in the industry for 35 years now, and it's opened up doors for me I never knew existed. I was a young dad with 3 kids going back to school to be retrained because I hurt my back. And my kids were my entire reason for existence, everything I did. And when a parent goes back to school as an adult, the kids go with you. They're going through a lot of stuff too, right? And they're missing you and they're missing a lot of time. So I was just looking for a way to make an extra $500, maybe $1,000 a month, spoil my kids on the weekend, give them a little bit extra for being as good as they were while I was going back to school. And I was going back to school full time. I was packing in 16 credits a semester for 5 semesters to get this done as quick as I could. But it was at that time in my life I was introduced to this industry. And like I said, it opened up doors for me that I never knew existed. I met people that I never would have met without becoming and getting involved with this. I graduated. I went to work at the airport. I was only there for about 8 months, and I quit, and I've been home ever since. It was the best decision I ever made. Here's what this industry gave to me. Time freedom. I got to spend all the time I wanted with my kids. Financial freedom. I could take my kids on vacation or buy whatever their hearts desired without spoiling them rotten. They appreciated everything. And then no matter where I went and what I did, I was no longer that parent, and some of you might relate to this, that swiped that card every time they said, Dad, buy me this, and then got home and looked at the bill and felt that guilt kick in, and never felt that again for the rest of my life. I had time freedom and financial freedom like I never knew before, all because of this industry. I dove in and said, I don't have any experience here. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm going to make up for that in putting forth more effort than everybody else did. And that just worked in my favor. A couple of years after joining, I stepped back and looked at what I had built, and I was making more in 2 months than anybody I'd ever known in my life made in an entire year. That's the kind of salary that told me I made a very good decision, and I was able to give my kids the life they wanted. I went to every football game from Pee Wee when the helmet was bigger than him to all the way up through high school. I went to every practice and every game. I went to every volleyball practice and game because I had a daughter that played volleyball, and I went to every cheer camp even because I have a daughter that's a cheerleader, and I still have that on my desk today. And those are her trophies behind me and his trophies up there, and some of them are my trophies. But when I went, they're mostly my kids. And when the high school needed a bowling coach, guess what? I raised my hand and became the bowling coach for the travel league. Why? Because, yeah, I do like bowling, but I had more time to spend with my kids. I could raise my hand and do that. And that's the kind of freedom that I was looking for. And that's what this industry provided me. So it opened up doors, and it allowed me to meet people I never would have met if I wouldn't have made that decision to go full time that day. So I've been here for 35 years. I've known the co-founders of the system that you guys are looking into for 30 of those 35 years. It's been a great ride. It's been a great relationship. When I first met Rory, I was a young entrepreneur looking for a voicemail company that could handle all the volume I could throw at it. And everybody told me I needed to talk to this Roy Rickard guy. Didn't know who he was. But I picked up the phone one day and I called, and Roy Rickard answered the phone. And I said, I need a voicemail. And he said, I know you do. That's why you called. And he hooked me up with the system that I needed. I could advertise all over the country with the mail order program that I was working way back then. And it could handle all the volume that I have. But as I built a network of people around the country, like all of you here, he showed me how I could put a message on that system and shoot it out to everybody. And that was just unbelievable that we had that kind of technology. And I see some of the young faces going, that's not great. That's not technology. Well, this was in 1992, folks. before we had the internet. We didn't have these cell phones. We didn't have any of the technology we have today. I don't even think we had beepers in 1992. I'm not sure, but it might have been beepers around, but I don't think we had one. But what we did have was this young kid with a software brain and a love for mass communication. He was tearing radio parts when he was a little kid, and he went to work at that telephone company. He worked himself up from the mailroom to the top guy traveling around the world on a expense account by the company, helping people go everywhere. It started in the United States. I was one of those lucky ones in the beginning. When the internet did come around in 1993, 94, that's when Rory really found his niche. He was traveling all over the globe now, promoting his system. He's helped millions and millions of people nationwide, but he really found his niche when he decided to dive into the internet and do what he knew how to do the best, and that's communication. He started off as a lead generator, a lead generation company. And he became one of the best lead generation companies out there. He was the first online guru for lead generation. Nobody could produce the quality or quantity of leads that Rory could produce. And he still holds that title today. There's a lot of lead gen companies out there, and they just can't do what he knows how to do. And guess what? None of that even gets sold outside of this house anymore. It's all invested in you guys. You're going to learn this as you go. So he became the lead generation company and became very successful at that. And then what's the next thing we needed? All of us young entrepreneurs we're getting online now, we're going global, right? It's not just the United States. We needed websites that we could promote our business all over the place. So Rory started building websites. I remember using one of the early websites. It looked like a flyer on the internet, but we were getting a positive response. 1 out of every 4 or 5 visitors, I think it was back then. We got a positive response, and we're able to bring somebody into our business. It was incredible. It looked like a flyer on the internet. Well, we could add color to it, Mark. I thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. But then Rory started adding pages behind that page, right? The second generation stuff. And as he learned more and more and adapted the tools to add more to it, he kept putting more and more into that site. 16 years ago is when he started it, and he kept adding to it and making it better and better. And it evolved into what you guys are just looking at today, which is one website with hundreds of pages inside. That's that main page that all represent different products and services that you get to take to the marketplace globally and have a positive impact on other people's lives while you're building yourself a good business. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? I met Rory the first time in Miami when we went down there for an event, had dinner with him, shook his hand, looked in his eyes, and I knew this was an incredible human being that I wanted to know for the rest of my life. I wanted to be a part of his life for the rest of my life. I had no idea what was going to happen back then, 30 years ago, but I knew that I wanted to be a part of it, whatever it was. And it's been a fantastic ride. I know his children. He knows my children. We've broke bread together. We've celebrated holidays together. We've traveled all over the world on vacationing, seeing different beaches all over the place, and fishing everywhere that we can go, because that's our pastime, our pleasure time. And it's been an absolutely incredible ride. I call him my brother, and I call his wonderful wife and co-founder and business partner my sister. A couple of years after meeting him, I got to fly out there and meet her. What another wonderful human being that you guys are getting a business with. I walked in the door. I met a young lady. Ready for this? She was raising 7 children, running several other businesses, and helping Rory get this off the ground by keeping him on track and helping him with his schedule. He could be the creative person that he was and contact as many people as he could. And Tanya helped train them and keep everything on track. This is the most organized person I've ever met in my life. She plans every minute of every hour of every day of every week of every year. And she plans things 2 years in advance. And anybody that's been here for a couple of months already knows that. She knows how to take your day apart, break it down. Tanya has sat down with me a few times over the years. And I said, I'm being as productive as I can. I'm working as many hours as I can in a day. I just wish there was a way that I could find more time to help a few more people each and every day. And she would completely dissect my day and take it apart and rearrange it and find me 2 or 3 more hours somehow. And then I was able to get online to help a few more people with the way she did that. And she's done that 2 or 3 times throughout the years. Sometimes we just get caught up in our daily methods, and we need somebody like her to, get in front of us and say, what are you doing? What's your objective? And when are you doing this? And are you time blocking properly? And do you have it all written down? Are you using your Google Calendar? Do you have it in a day planner? And are you really organizing your day, or are you just staying busy? I knew right away that these two were going to become a power couple like no one's ever seen. Jim Rohn told me something many, many years ago. The true legends on this planet are the people who find the ways to help the most other people. To me, that was the definition of Roy, Tanya, and Rickard. They are servant leaders, and that's their daily objective. Every single day they get up, have their coffee, their media time, their Tanya time, he calls it, and they ask themselves that question: what can we do to make this better? How can we help Jim build his business at the speed he wants to do it? How can we help Erica and every new person here add more to their business and make them more money and help them hit their goals, whatever their goals may be? Doesn't matter if you're here to make $1,000 a month like I was in the beginning, or you're here to make a full-time career out of it like many of us are doing right now. Whatever your goals are, we've got the plan here for you to do that. If it sounds like a place for you, if you're looking for a place where you can build yourself an incredible business and achieve whatever your goals are, while you're also helping a lot of other people on the planet, spreading around the globe, giving people a lift up in every continent, on every country, or every country and every continent on this planet, and stomping out poverty in every corner that we can, and giving people the help that they need, then you found your home here. And we welcome you with open arms, because we want people to help pay this forward and touch as many other families as we can. Welcome to RRR247. You're about to find out PBS is the vehicle that's going to help you achieve whatever it is that you can dream up. And without any further delay, it's my pleasure every Tuesday to introduce to you, so you know who you're getting in business with, my brother, our co-founder, all of our mentors. Mr. Roy Rickard, the microphone is yours. Take it away.
Thank you so much.
There he is.
So I got to tell you guys, and now you went, I mean, I love your passion, bud, and I'm glad you shared this with us so much. There's a lot coming, guys, and just so you know, you barely gave me the time to finish something I wanted to get done tonight. I live by deadlines, and there's a lot going on. I've been working to secure our hotel and meeting room for May 5th and 6th. It's done. I got the link tonight. I just got it up on a page. So you're going to see the page tonight. You guys take note of it. I want to talk about this and talk about what's coming. I know you guys see that I've been excited lately, but you guys need to understand something. We've been planning this vision out for a long time, and it's there. I know what I can do with this now. I know what I can take any person that's willing to follow this. And I'm not just talking okay incomes. I'm talking, I know how to show you guys how to make 6-figure incomes like it's just going to happen. It's all laid out. It's all planned out. It's all being executed. I'm catching up all of our leadership to it. You guys have, I don't know if you guys have ever had a big, huge dream. I don't know, maybe it's building that dream house or, something. This is the biggest dream I've ever had, ever. And it's taking a lot of sacrifice, massive risk. And we're here, and it's just going to be better. I promise you, things are never as easy. They haven't ever been as easy as they are now. And the friction points are gone, and we're executing to an exact plan. All right. It is perfection. It's more than I thought we would ever have. I cannot believe the things we've solved. So I'm going to pull up the sheet. I'm going to put it here in the chat. You guys can take care of it. And we have a bunch of stuff that we're working on for the Dream Bigger. Tanny and I are going to be on doing that again. I have a awesome thing that I got to deal with. I will not be reading my book tonight because of it. I need to get on with an Australia lead thing we're working on. And based on the timing, it just had to come after this call. I'm going to talk to you guys about things going, but I want you guys all have pen and paper. Jim Sweeten, you're a new face for me. Do you have pen and paper? Give me a thumbs up if you have pen and paper, Jim. Okay. iPad 4. You walked away. Okay, okay, pen and paper. Here's the link. Now, I'm hoping we need to get a bigger room. I was working at the hotel, and you guys, the Villa Vita event is May 5th, and that's awesome. It's Cinco de Mayo. So I want you guys to understand that getting a hotel wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. We were calling all around. we will be in Orlando on International Drive. I got the hotel. I have everything. It's right on this link. We have a ticket. We're doing a fiesta. We're having a Mexican fiesta meal. So a dinner celebration on Friday. I'm going to walk you guys through what's going on. Tanya and I are planning everything out on this, but I'm going to give you guys what the agenda is. Nobody knows what this agenda is until right now. I didn't even tell the instructors the agenda. It's only been something that Tanya and I are aware of until right now on a Tuesday night. So you guys, we respect your time, and I know you guys respect our time. Tuesday nights is where Tanya and I get to talk to you guys on everybody. There's no way we can do it otherwise. You guys, this is the only way we can communicate things that are going on, and there's some big things happening. All right. When I get off this training with you guys here, I'm looping back with Australia, and I'm working on a beta test on a app that has a propensity to help us all make even more money in another thing. I mean, there's things happening all the time. And I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to walk you guys through this. Okay, it's RRR247.com/event 2023. Okay, 2023. And I literally just hit publish on this as you were bringing me on, Niall. There's one ticket per person attending. We need to know the space. We're doing the mill. Tanya and I are subsidizing on the food. The ticket price is like $20. We're covering everything else. Saturday is a training. So here, the schedule's on here. It's May 5th. We're starting at 4 o'clock. That's when dinner will be served. We're gonna have training going live right around that time, and at 5:55 is the official time when Villa Vida turns 3 years, and we're gonna be on it with a global connection. Costa, Jeff, they'll be in Bogota, Colombia. And we're going to be connecting with them. It's going to be a very special time. We wanted to get everybody together. We were going to be in Dallas, Texas, but we are doing it in Orlando. And we have a lot of people that can centrally locate there. We've got really big turnout. Again, I hope we get the numbers up bigger. We can go to a bigger room. I want to stress out the hotel, but we've got amazing room rates on the hotel. You can book from the 4th to the 8th. The event's on the 5th. You know, this is our meeting time. And this is when, you know, when we want to know when people are coming in there. So we'll get, you know, I want you to get with your instructors and let them know the dates you're coming in. But you're going to be getting a ticket here so we can plan. We got meals, you know, food to plan on for that celebration. I have a very good idea that there'll be some, you know, something festive to enjoy with it, you know, and sparkling. So I think we want to just make sure we get everybody booked. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's a really bad habit to wait till last minute. You want to commit and go, and it allows there's a whole training. I want to go over this on events. And so this is our big event for this part of, I guess we're in the spring now. And Orlando's a beautiful place to be during that time. The 7th of May, we're going to do a Universal, it's on your own, but we're going to go to Universal Studios theme park, and we'll have some, you know, we have some fun things we'll be doing there. But so if you guys want to attend with us, plan on that accordingly. And the room rates are incredible. Okay, incredible. I was beating them down pretty dang hard. We did everything we could to buy things down on a commitment level, and I got it all seized up today. It's a Marriott property. Something that we tend to see a lot more of, but I want you guys to know it's there. So there's the ticket for the event, and then book your room. Okay. Now I'm gonna just I'm gonna talk about this for a second. Then I got a lot to talk about. Like always, there's so much going on. I need to prioritize what's going on. All right, guys. Next Tuesday we got awesome stuff going on, and I'm moving things around based on timing and how to deploy. So the event's really big to talk about. We just got the rooms. It's 3/21, right? It's like 45 days out, and maybe a little less. Book your airfare now. It's not going to go up. It's not going to get cheaper. All right. Now we have the Savings Highway Global. Check out the portals on pricing. All right. Go back and forth. You will not beat the hotel rate. We got a freaking awesome rate. That's what happens with groups. And Tanny and I made some guarantees and did everything to leverage it down. I want to make sure everybody goes there. I don't care if you guys share rooms, find out, that's fine. You guys book, just get there. Okay. We got a big room block. It's only guaranteed for, I think, up to 3 weeks before. So do it now. Don't hesitate. You just reserve the rooms. It's through the Marriott system. If you don't have a Marriott rewards number, write this down. Get my Marriott rewards before I book. I'm going to tell you with Villa Vita events, Marriott's are almost the exclusive hotel that Costa. He gets a great deal with them. He's like one of the top ever users of Marriott, and so they give him a lot of good perks. We even switched over to Marriott because it made sense. So this is a Marriott property. You're going to want to get reward points. For those of you that haven't traveled much, let me tell you how reward points work. The more you use them, the more perks you get free room. So what happens is, as you're attending these events for the Marriott with Villa Vita and RRR247, as much as possible, we'll try to stick with the same thing with Marriott. It means like every 3-4 trip, you get your hotels for free. Or you can have a vacation for free. You get points. There's perks to it. Okay. So make sure you have a Marriott reward point and utilize that. Those add up. Memberships add up, right? Now, I'm going to tell you on the live event, we cover a lot of things, and we do live training every day, guys. The technology and sacrifice allows us to teach you guys on a steady basis, right? And our leadership is paying it forward and teaching you guys. We do trainings every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, and I need to talk about Wednesday training today. Every Thursday, all right? Groups do separate things on Fridays. There's a lot of study hours and things where people are working on building together as a group on Fridays. Saturdays are big training day. I give you guys solid time. Tanny and I work with you guys on Saturdays, right? And then Sundays, there's a lot of study halls. I mean, it's 24/7. There's no one can say they don't have help. They don't have access to training. We are all building to a great freaking system of success. Now, that being said, we're constantly training on the stuff that needs to happen. However, there is some important things thresholds we got to get people past. Those don't really happen over a Zoom. They happen in person. It takes a sharing energy to make it happen. And, we used to do a lot more events back in the training days of old, and we did them like every Saturday. Niall and I, we used to fly around the country every Saturday. We don't have to do that because we have Zooms, but there are special times in the year when we do this. And I want you guys to write this down. Award trips will make sure you're a millionaire. Write it down. Award trips will ensure you become a millionaire. You guys, being a millionaire doesn't mean as much as it used to mean. Inflation's always going to be there, things grow. You guys, there is literally roughly 10% of Americans, 10% are millionaires. I want you guys to put that in perspective. 10%, it's like 12%. And that counts people that own properties at that value. It counts that. Then there's the upper 5%, the upper 3%. To be a millionaire, it's like 1 in 10. And it has to do with how many ways and methods there are to create wealth. We've never had access to wealth creation like we have today, but you still need to know how to tap into it. You still need to know how to do it. And the best way I've ever found to create wealth is marketing. It just is. It just is. It's a skill that's never let me down. And that's what we get to focus on and teach you guys. And you guys know that we are so ahead of so many curves. We're advanced. We set things up, we're running. We know what we're doing. And every time you guys see some new thing coming out in the marketplace, don't be shocked when we're already there. Don't be shocked when we're already set up for it. Also, don't be shocked when things come to us before anybody hears about it, because we have the distribution system to make this work. I want you guys to know what you're part of, because we created an atmosphere that we could allow anybody willing to follow our core values and anybody willing to be teachable to come in. Remember, Tanya and I fund your marketing. The number one reason businesses fail, we fund it for you. So now it's just about teaching you, educating you, working with you to teach you how to utilize this so that you can gain from it. And that's what we're going to do in a big way at the event. So I'm going to pull up this ticket. I want you guys to see some information. I'm going to pull it back up again. Hope you guys are writing this down. Now I'm going to tell you something. If you could attend something and you're showing up to it, set you up for that missing knowledge, that missing motivation to go to work on your dreams, to make them happen, right? And what's that worth to you? There's a lot of people that have a habit of saying, you know, I'll just catch a replay, or I'll catch a live, or, you know, I'll do whatever, but I'm not going to venture out to go share the energy in a meeting. You've never done it before, or you never were in the right mindset when you did it before. I'm going to tell you that they're awesome. I'm going to just show you this really quick. I'm going to click on this and book on it. I'm going to spell out what's happening. Tanya and I really want to give value, guys. We're travel everywhere. Traveling for us that's every day. But giving our time and our wisdom and our expertise and helping somebody to move up in not only success and who they can reach, but to be part of the vision we have here. That's our number one perspective. Our number one focus is to expand through helping others, right? The only way we can reach 100, the only way we can reach hundreds of thousands and then millions of households is to create the structure and create the instructors that do it. I can't train everybody. I can get on these calls and train. I can get on and do things. I mean, technologies, you guys with Zoom and the combination of going live with YouTube, we can literally talk to 1 million people at a time, live. That technology is amazing. Every time you bring up the voicemail stuff, I mean, that was cutting edge back then. We were doing things with that company that you guys no one could believe we could do. And technically, according to the specs on the equipment, we weren't supposed to do it. I just hacked and tweaked it until I got it to do things. And now that's not a big deal. Technology is always, you guys, the speed of technology is amazing. And it's going to be overwhelming people because how fast things are advancing. And we get to educate people and keep them ahead of that. There's always opportunity when you're ready for that. And by the time the world adapts, we're already positioned to win all the time. We are in the right place at the right time all the time. And if you feel like you're not gaining ground, the last thing to do is not show up. You got to show up. Eventually, it's going to make sense. Eventually, you're going to kick in on some things. Those who stick around get paid. Because we have people that have been here for years that didn't do a lot, and now it's starting to kick in. Can you imagine if they would have just suicided their business and walked away? They wouldn't be having the stuff they have now. And you guys, what we do, it's not just hope, it's results. And it's for anyone that sticks with it and does the work. It's not like you're going to luck into it. Like it works for some people. No, it's a system. Do the system right. Learn the skills of the system. So here's the thing. I'm a marketer. So we have Bella Vita and RRR247 events, May 5th, 4 p.m. We're going to have a fiesta spread. I was on the phone with the caterers today. We want to do a Cinco de Mayo thing. Taxes, tickets, everything. It's $24.69 a person. It's a full fiesta. All right. We're not going to be doing a bar. I'll tell you that right now, because we can do something different. We're not going to do a bar at the hotel because we're going to be focusing on some work and manifestation. It's a very special time. And then it's a full training the next day. We'll take care of the fun on Sunday. Okay. That being said, Friday and then Saturday, this is what we're focused on right here. It's the BRT process. It's the number one skill set that is going to impact how big you build. Is the understanding of the communication, the art of communication, and literally really getting to help cement people into what we're doing to show them how we can help them to get what they want to get. And we're going to be focusing on dreams and achieving dreams. And you guys, I'll say it all the time. You know what the difference is between a dream and having a dream and actually making a dream come true. The difference is a dream is something we want, right? If you want it really bad, you turn that dream into a goal. And then you have an action plan and you execute that action plan. Well, everything we do in RRR247 with our PBS and our businesses, that is the action plan. That is the vehicle that's going to create the needed resources to make that dream a reality. That's what it is. You just got to learn how to, use it. You guys, the number one reason people in businesses fail in anything is lack of marketing. It's the number one reason. Lack of marketing resources, lack of marketing understanding, lack of the knowledge for marketing. And that's what we're all about here. To the point where Tandy and I fund your marketing. You guys, I don't know if you guys understood how big and important that was, you would be running faster and harder. And the only thing I can think is, people don't know what they don't know. So we're going to really break it down on Saturday. May 6th, we're going to really break it down. We're going to really break it down. And those that are there, we're going to make sure everyone gets this. And then they understand what they need to do and what the pattern is going to be to make that dream happen. It's actually a skill set it's hard to learn. And once you learn it, you're great. But it's not like most people don't even know. Most people don't even have goals or written goals. What are your goals that you want to do in the next 20 years? Is that written down? If not, you probably should write it down. If you don't know where you're going, you're not going to get there. If goals were a treasure and you put them on a treasure map, you're going to get there if they're on a map. You don't have a map to find the treasure. Are you going to find it? Probably not. You got to plan things out. If you don't plan to win, you plan to fail. And an action plan is only as good as the resources you have to enact on it. You can know what to do, but not have the resources to do it. We give you all the resources to do it. We don't just tell you how to do it, teach you how to do it, show you how to do it. We also fund it. We give you the resources to make the actions happen. You just got to do the work of the actions, but the resources. You guys realize that most people's dreams and goals, they don't have the resources to make it happen. They're willing to do the action, but the action without resources doesn't get it done. We have every component, but you doing the work. That's the one thing I can't do. The only thing. We've given you everything else. Now we just got to make sure we teach you how to utilize it. Teach you the patterns on it. Okay. Book the rooms. They opened up today. They all should be live. I probably should check it all out. Let me just pull it up really quick. I literally just got this link like 5 minutes before we started. I built this page around it. I'm just double checking. Yep, $129 a night. Oh, they opened it up to the 10th, the 2nd of the 10th. I asked for a shoulder time. I know some people like take more time. That's where we're gonna be staying. Guys, this is a fun hotel. And he worked on it anyway. And you got the Bonvoy app to put it on there. It's anyway, get used to the Marriott reward system. You guys know we're gonna know this. It's cool. They got anyway. And there's plenty of restaurants there. So when we'll do a lunch break on Saturday, and so everybody can kind of go to and break apart in some teams, because we work in teams. I wanted to be able to do that. But anyway, that's that. I'll close that down. Maybe. I've spent a lot of time on there just so you guys know what the event is. We'll be talking about it more. I'm not going to do any Q&A for the hand raise. Guys, I got very little time and I got lots to cover. So get to the event if you can get there. We're going to be resonating it. Your leadership that's there is going to be able to pass it forward. But you guys, we have the most comprehensive plan now for success. Now, it was great before. It's unbelievable now. You guys, and now, and it's changed. We've updated stuff. We've made things better. We've really enhanced our VIP program. And if you don't know what that means, that's why we have to educate people and get it out there. We just made huge changes. And no matter what type of change it is, changes throw a wrench in things. Even when they're good, you got to get people to adapt. The fastest way to adapt is to be there in May so we can really break it down. Okay, I'm gonna do something kind of crazy. It always makes the screen jump up and down. I want to just, by raise of hands, is there anyone here that is opposed to creating a six-figure income a year? You just don't want it. You're not interested in six figures. You're fine. Is there anybody that's not that's opposed to that? I want to make sure I know what I'm dealing with. I actually be shocked if anybody raise their hand, but I want to know if there's anybody that's like, you know what, Rory, I don't want six figures. Niall doesn't want six figures. I'm not asking for people that want more than six. I want just, I want to make sure people, are you opposed to six figures? No, you know what six figures feels like. That's not fair.
So that's why seven figures is my number, but I get you now. Okay.
Yeah. If you don't know how to make six figures, you're not going to jump to seven. If you can't make $1, you're not going to make 10. You got to learn, you got to build it up. Six figures, guys, the way that we build, if you can build six figures, it's just a matter of time and duplication. You're getting to seven figures. It's just time before you go to eight figures. Big statement, Rory. Guys, I'll put this in perspective. 10% of Americans are worth $1 million or more. And a lot of it's real estate, but $1 million or more. To be a millionaire isn't that big of a deal. You're not that different. Most of you, if you threw a rock down the street and hit a house, a millionaire probably lives there. It's pretty common now. Inflated, it didn't used to be, right? People that are worth 10 million, now the number drops. Boom. Now the number drops significantly. You know, there's a lot more billionaires today than there ever was. Right? And the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire is a big number. Now, I want to enhance lives because we have an amazing way to distribute wealth. And we're rolling out this new program, which, by the way, is complete. I think if we hadn't been building the tutoring company since 2017, we wouldn't have the technologies and understanding and expertise to do this. But you guys, we're rolling out a homeschool education, a private school solution that will solve problems all around the world. And we're here in the world, the timing's right, but you guys, we have it fully in scope. We've been building the technology to roll it out. We're deploying it this year. We will be teaching education to K through 12 in an amazing homeschool environment with proper teachers teaching over the Zoom and with all the tracking and everything necessary for the kids to graduate from grade to grade and elevate through and to learn proper math, science, English. We're getting back to the tracks and basics to help people and adapt. And because we can do a lot more things as a private education, we are going to be teaching financial literacy, entrepreneurship, how to thrive in the world and the blockchain and the different direction. I've already got friends that want to teach coding and aspects of the things that deal with AI. We get to make a difference. It's a big, big thing, and we train on it, and we're doing opportunities on it so we can educate teachers and parents how this works every Wednesday, 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, and 8:30 Eastern. We're going to be on there, updates, rolling it out, an opportunity. It's a place to bring parents, teachers, so they know this is coming. We're rolling it out, and we have an entire curriculum that we've had time to organize and build out. It's our curriculum, and it's an approved courses, and it's going to be something that after the first initial year, we're going to have a digital backup database for the trainings with all the grades. You guys, it's freaking incredible what we're doing. And you guys are all part of it. It's all under the DTC ambassador umbrella. Everybody that's in the Wine of the Month Club, everybody that's already in DTCA, it's already part of things. It's in the same compensation structure. Now we're updating the comp plan. We're getting a ton of legal work done, and I'm going to let you guys know the scope has already been planned out. And I want you guys to understand this. This goes back to planning things. This wasn't just a pipe dream or a great novel idea. That'd be nice if you could pull it off. It started out as a dream, and then it got put into a goal, and then action plans and resources were applied. We will achieve it. We achieve every dream. because we put it as a goal and we assign an action plan and we have the resources to make it happen. And we have all of RRR247 to help broadcast it out, market it out, and be part of our whole ecosystem here. And it's a lucrative program. I'll tell you this. If the government can do it, the private operations or the private industry can do it so much better. We just think better. And we're going to be able to do so much with it. And I've been talking to some amazing experts in education, and not one person has said this is a bad idea. They're getting behind it. So it's one of those things we're going to be able to spread. But guys, we build the way we do. You follow the system, follow the protocols. And I wanted to go into the Vortex system today. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Saturday, I'm going to roll out massive Vortex training. Just I didn't have time today. I really wanted to go into what we're going to be talking about in Florida. A lot of times, you know, people are like, hey, that's just a raw meeting. No, this is not a raw meeting. I'm going to, whoever is there, I'm going to lay out exactly how you turn into 6 figures income. And you guys, when we make 6 figures in income, it's designed to come from multiple streams of income. I'm going to show you how we make 6 figures in everything we do. DTCA, Bella Vita, Savings Highway Global, everything has the propensity to do 6 figures. When you've got multiple 6-figure incomes coming in, that's how you build stability, and that's how you weather the storms, and that's how you're allowed to progress and duplicate to where your 6 figures become 7. You guys, I'm gonna spell this out. Okay. There's the job, right, that people do, that you trade hours for money. Is there anybody here that's got filthy rich off working for somebody else by the hour? I just want to make sure I'm not like missing some, you know, unicorn out there. I've never seen it. I also just know that if you're getting paid for time, you only have so much time in the day, you're gonna lose. Inflation alone will defeat you. So you've got to have a way that's leveraging your income and growing your income, and you want your money working for you, not working for money. It's the best taxation plan too. When you work for wages, you pay the highest tax. When you buy something and sell something, right, you pay capital gains taxes. The least amount of tax is off cash flow. And that's what we do. We're in the cash flow income. In case there's anybody that understands the 3 sectors of income, we're in the 3rd. Why? Because that's where there's the more reward is in the 3rd. Our overhead, your overheads at a max are $300 a month to do exactly what I do, to get what I get. Your overheads are very small. You're not spending more money in marketing. When you want to grow your business and get bigger, you don't have a marketing bill. Candy and I foot it. We figured out how to do this in a big scale. I don't think people understand. We had a big vision and knew we had to build the foundation right. We knew we had to have all the components to have this foundation so we could handle the masses and grow this really big. It wasn't just, you know, how's it going to happen? No, it had to be built out. The support systems had to be built out. That's what we've been focused on. We're there. We've got the duplication. We have the leadership and the replication of how things need to operate to grow. Doesn't mean we're not going to stress people out. People are going to be growing. That causes stress. Growth means you're breaking down, and then you get through it and you're stronger. That's going to happen. Those are the fun problems. And your leadership right now, a lot of them are going through it. It's awesome when you see that happen. Because when they get out the other side of that barrier, they're bigger people. And they know how to handle things better. And now they're growing into those income responsibilities and understandings. But it doesn't mean we just let that ride. We've got to meet up in person and address the growth as a group. That's the stages of business we're in. And that's what we're going to be focused on at the May event in Orlando. Now, we chose Orlando for a couple of reasons. I want to bring this up. One, airfares to Orlando are almost always super reasonable. Two, I was hoping to get a hotel and it was looking grim, but we got that figured out. A lot of accommodation space. And And the third reason is we have a lot of people in that part of the world that can just drive there. So that's why we chose Orlando for this round. And you know, we like, as much as we love Dallas, don't get us wrong. We were looking at airfare rates, and Dallas is just kind of just crazy right now. And Orlando, you know, I just saw some JetBlue flights for like $49 to Orlando. That's $100 round trip. Crazy rates to Orlando. Just saying.
It's a lovely destination.
It's always, and there's so many options for food and fun, and it's just fun. So I wanted to really stress that out today on Tuesday, and then tell you what we're going to be planning. And you guys, as I get this agenda, and I realize, you know, I'll be doing my manifestation training, absolutely. But the BRT, the art of building a relationship and trust, we've got awesome key leadership that will be there to help do that too. But then I'm going to give everybody a plan that's there on how you create six-figure incomes. And it's not just here, this is how you do it. Not only do we give you a plan, we show you how to do it every day, but the leadership's already in place to help you get there. You just got to know how to do it. You just got to understand what skill sets you got to hone in and what you got to work on. That's what we're going to break down on the 6th. This isn't a rah, feel good, go home meeting. This is, we're going to go to work. Here's your dream. Here's your dream. We're making it into a goal. Here's the action plan. The only reason anybody here isn't making six figures a year or more doing what we do is you just didn't apply the actions right. Some of you are on your way, so I'll put that out there, and it's just the time to get there, right? And if we build things the right way, we can go faster. I'm going to cover all of this. I know that the foundation that we have now, we're going to be able to create thousands of millionaires. It's just the numbers. That's not even a far-fetched thing to say. We've got the vehicle to do it. Direct to consumer, in case anybody didn't know, it is the future. It's the now. It's already here. We get to market that in a way that we get to keep the customer and get paid every time they order. We got the smallest overheads, the biggest way to grow. We got the marketing stuff in place. By the way, we solved marketing first. That's what happens when you're a lead generation company. We know how to market. We marketed, our clients needed us to survive. Marketing is everything. We have that solved to a big degree. And because we built the foundation right, and we knew we needed those anchors and right, we know we needed the right components to make everything work in mass, and we got it. Now it's just teaching the leadership and duplicating. I don't know if you guys can feel the energy I know I'm emitting right now, but I promise you, you'll feel it on the 6th. We're done. Now it's just teaching you guys to execute. That, and I got to get over the taste. You guys got to understand you deserve it. Like, you know what the difference is? Like, if you have the knowledge to make the money, you're better off than just wanting the money without the knowledge to get there. We're going to give you all the knowledge, and then we fund it. You just got to show up for your own. You just got to meet us. You got to show up so we can show up with you. You show up, we show up. The leadership shows up. Guys, this is the biggest win-win-win scenario I've ever seen, and we built it. We built this. Leadership, everybody here, we built this. Now we just got to execute it. There are people here that have been part of the movement to grow all this. Now it's their time to really reap the rewards. We got leaders here that saw the big vision and helped put the pieces in place. Now we got to go execute. Now we get to build literally without walls. The foundation's in place. I want you guys to understand that. This is an awesome time. And now that we got rid of all these friction points, now we get to run. I have homework for everybody. All right, I'm gonna check that link out. If there's an issue, you guys know we'll fix it. I'll have an update on tomorrow's call, and by Saturday, just know we'll check it. I just got the link tonight. So thanks for the heads up. All right, I will be reading next week. Even though I'm pretty excited to read now, I've got to deal with something else. But I want to just put out something. Man, you guys, we've got the distribution vehicle and the PBSs and the way we structure to roll out anything. we've got our amazing anchors and everybody, we got new people. You guys are going through it. I have homework for everybody. I need everybody to watch the latest update of episode 9. Everybody here. Everybody, and also everybody that's watching this, everybody needs to go to RRR247.com/episode-9. If you go to step 1, it's do this. There's do this first and then do the second. It's do this second. Episode 9. It was new as of Saturday. So if you haven't watched episode 9 since Saturday afternoon last week, or this past Saturday, watch it again. In all, there's 3 videos. I do a little intro. Then there's a 2-hour walkthrough of everything. I explain everything. And then there's an hour video that our MSI Jacqueline Duhan did. That's a really, really good understanding. That is the focus points of the stuff that's there. We're going to show how to execute everything. And that's what I'll be really diving in on the 6th. All right. It's the top of the hour, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. You guys, if you don't know much about education and you know a lot about it, doesn't matter. The program we're doing, it's new, it's futuristic. You need to get the study on it. We need to get everybody up to speed. So as we're marketing it and getting the marketing pages and everything done, we get running. Understanding is everything. That's Wednesdays. Okay. And then Thursday, amazing trainings. If you guys don't know where the trainings are, the updated schedule is on RRR247webinars.com. Write that down too. It's a key thing to have. All right, and I'm going to check this link out really quick. Oh, by the way, Grand Cruise gets special seating at the event. Oh, okay, guys, I will get the group rates fixed. I'm going to send this really quick.
I'm going to stop the cloud recording.
I'm going to stop. I'm on it. All right, guys. God bless. Oh, by the way, we get to do this, guys, and I'm just so grateful to be part of it. Love you guys. Gosh, and I get so excited about live events. I'm gonna put this out really quick now. I talked about award trips before, and I didn't finish this topic. When we lay out what you guys get to do and how you need to do things on a regular basis, and it's not overworking yourself. It's steady consistency. And if you do the consistency the way that I'm going to really break it down, you're going to hit every award trip. You're going to get the marketing perks that we get as marketers. You know, we have an award trip coming up where we'll be in Cancun, and it's going to be amazing time to reflect and grow. But when you put powerful minds together in a beautiful place outside your normal environment, in a focused environment with usually some nice, umbrella top drinks and great food and great weather and water and beaches and everything, It's amazing the mind scoping that happens and the masterminding you get to do. I want everybody at those. So what we need to do is take everybody that wants to be serious, teach you the rhythm. You'll hit every freaking award trip. We've done this. We know how this works. But you'll be making great money, but also growing with great people. But also your teams are going to be growing with us. When you help others achieve big dreams, it is the best feeling ever. It's great to hit your dream, but when you hit others' dreams, and this is why I think Tanny and I have gravitated to, you know what our dream is? We want to help millions of families achieve financial security, time and financial freedom. That's our goal. Our goal is that. That's our goal. It's not our dream. It was a dream. Now it's a goal. We have an execution plan and the resources to get there. That's what we're working on. So when people ask me, Rory, what's your dream? I'm like, well, I want to help millions of families create time and financial freedom. How are you going to do it? I already know how we're going to do it. Here's the plan. It's called RRR247. We get them in there, get them at PBS, and we help them build a business. Here's our execution plan. And here's the resources on how we're going to fund it. We're spending millions of dollars a month on marketing to get the students or people looking for this, and we walk them through a training. We have it executed. So it's great to say that, Rory, and everybody's like, that's great. That sounds really noble. No, we have a plan to do it. It's not a dream. It's a goal with an action plan and resources behind it already. And we have the best people in the world helping us do it. God bless.